Hello. It is That's Lit with me, Shazzie Dee. Welcome to another brand new season of the show, and I'm so excited to be bringing a lineup of wonderful guests for you to listen to. And now, speaking of wonderful guests, joining me on the show is Tracy Tabvuma from the New South Wales chapter of the Zimbabwe Association of Australia. Tracy, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am so glad you have joined us today. Now, can you tell us what ZIMAA does?
Yeah, so the Zimbabwe Association in Australia, New South Wales, is basically an association or a community group that's really led by a team of volunteers that are hard at work to make sure that we promote, preserve and resource the Zimbabwean community in Australia, or specifically New South Wales. So we do this by having a lot of community events, being able to support bereavement processes, and being able to really bring the community together, like not just in events but also educational seminars. And one of them is actually coming up now, which is not a seminar but it is a gala. So we'll be holding a gala soon.
Wonderful. So talk to us about it. So it's happening on the 26th of August?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So Saturday the 26th of August. So it's at Liverpool Catholic Club. And it will actually be two events in one. So there'll be a business expo and then we'll have a gala following thereafter at about 5:30. So really the business expo is a combination of a lot of Zimbabwean owned businesses where they'll be showcasing their goods and services, and that really starts from 2 p.m. and there's lots of goodies to be bought, and there's also just amazing businesses and opportunities for you to learn about these businesses. So it would be great to have people attending to that as well. And then the second part will be that gala dinner where we're actually really celebrating that Zimbabwean culture in Australia. And this year's theme is actually about preserving the cultural heritage of Zimbabweans in a foreign land. So it's really about trying to see how people or individuals really interpret how their Zimbabweanness or their actual heritage is expressed within this country as well. So it's quite exciting. There's a huge lineup of speakers as well. Like it keeps getting bigger and better every time. So we've got amazing speakers coming up. We've obviously got musicians that are Zimbabwean or Zimbabwean descendants or affiliates that will actually be there performing. So that's going to be quite exciting. I'm just like already picturing just me dancing on the dance floor because of all these performances. And then the award ceremony, we also have a raffle. It's always great to have a raffle.
Yes.
Yeah. So the actual gala itself will just be really exciting. And then again, like I mentioned, great speakers, raffle, awards. What more do you want?
What more do you want?
And obviously a delicious 3-course meal.
Oh.
Plus cake on top. Cake on top.
Oh, come on. If that doesn't convince you, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that is amazing, right?
Yeah,
for sure. I think this is actually exclusive. So tickets were closing today, but we've managed to sweet talk our venue organizers, and we've actually said, could we please have additional seats? So we're actually going to be opening and extending some ticket sales until Sunday midday. How exciting is that?
That is huge. So you heard that until Sunday, so you better get your tickets.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about the process? Can people kind of vote for people to be, winners at the event?
Yeah, so that process unfortunately has closed, but we do tend to have an award ceremony. So this award ceremony has about 6 categories. So Artist of the Year, Community Elder, because our elders are very important, Community Champion, Young Person of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, and Sports Person of the Year. So the process is usually people nominate from the community because, again, we want to give all the power to the community. So the community nominates. Once the nominees actually finalized, we then actually contact them whether they accept or decline. So it's up to them. So again, power is removed from us. And once that is finalized as well, we actually get the community to vote on the finalists. And then the winner is always announced at the gala. So that's always exciting. And I think I'm privy to know who has won. So I'm really excited to announce that at the gala. So that's always exciting. There's beautiful trophies to be won, by the way.
That
So
sounds
in case if you've missed your chance of nominating this year, definitely nominate next year.
Yes, for sure. And so this is the second annual
Yes.
event. Were you at the one last year?
Yes, I was also one of the organizers for that one. And we have certainly taken a lot of feedback from people from last year because given it's the first one, but again, we had such an overwhelming positive response from everyone. So it was such an exciting moment to actually realize that this is what the community have always wanted, you know, and that we were able to deliver something that actually brought everyone together. And even on top of that, it's like not to sound so like political or bureaucratic, but really social cohesion like was really showing on that event. You know, we even had some non-Zimbabwean people attending, so that was even fantastic. You know, having that cross-cultural collaboration, communication it's just fantastic. Yeah, so I loved it. Yeah,
Wonderful. So yeah, can anyone join?
yes. So anyone can attend the gala, really. So it's open to every public because, again, we're trying to promote Zimbabwean culture within Australia. So that involves actually interacting with people that are non-Zimbabwean, you know. In terms of the association, yes, anyone can actually join. You can be a descendant of Zimbabwe, or you can be an affiliate or a friend of Zimbabwe, basically.
Now, why is it so important to have such associations like yours here in Australia?
Yeah, of course. I would say the number one factor is really about a sense of belonging. Just in general, we know that people migrating here can sometimes obviously miss that community presence because there's that whole collectivism that really a lot of Africans experience. So for Zimbabweans in particular, when we did move here, there was a lot of fragmentation and siloing. And how ZIMAA actually came about initially was because of a lot of deaths in the community. So they came about to be able to support each other during those harsh moments, right, that people are experiencing. And as a Zimbabwean community, our traditions are usually, if there's a death in the community, everyone is involved. Everyone is really there to support someone. So that's how it actually was birthed, but it's really evolved to such a beautiful thing, which is around, yes, we support bereavement, but we also actually want to extend beyond that. And by having these events where we're gathering the community for a joyous moment rather than for something that's actually quite a little bit downer, you know. And so these events really bring that sense of belonging. And on top of that, it really is about, again, that social cohesion we're trying to form with other communities as well, not just Zimbabweans. And we also would like to really showcase what the culture is about, because I think sometimes through various reasons of history, our culture has kind of been diluted or sometimes been forgotten. So this is a really great, important way to revive the culture within this Australian community, and then be able to really feel proud about like our heritage, you know. So yeah, it's fantastic.
That's so good. And what a great way to expand from, you know, such a difficult issue to be dealing with, but then bringing it out and being able to have, you know, these events and these activities that people can come in and watch and enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's really great to hear.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Now,
And it's because of a great team behind everything that we do. Yeah. So even like with this gala, it's just been an amazing amount of volunteerism, really. So I think everyone that's been involved, mostly it's led and run by volunteers. So it's been a fantastic journey, and I think it's always great to give them props as well.
yeah, shout out to you volunteers. You're doing a
Yes.
great job.
Yeah.
Now, what are you most excited to see at the gala and expo?
So many things though, because I'm like, I just love interacting with people, but really I think the number one, I have to be like, it's just going to seem so cliche, but I'm quite interested in the fashion.
Yes.
And like,
I mean,
just because
look at this outfit
I
right
mean,
here.
I had to represent, even though this is not
Yes.
really from my cultural sort of
That's
background.
okay.
Still, you know, representing general Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in saying that, I'm really keen because, again, the theme is about that preservation or interpretation of how your cultural heritage is in Australia, right? So I'm quite keen to see how people will present that in a fashion sense, you know. So that will be my number one. And I certainly would love to just see people interacting and then dancing afterwards, because I know that will just warm my heart, and to see everything going well. Everything going well is, that will be the other top part, yeah.
Can you just let us know how we can find ZIMAA?
Yeah, sure. So ZIMAA is really everywhere, across everything. So it is on social platforms. So our social media platforms are really just ZIMAA_New South Wales. So ZIMAA_New South Wales. And we've got the website, which you did kindly say you'll provide a link to. And we've got a Facebook page, so that is closed to ZIMAA members or Zimbabwean descendants, but it's open. We can always open up to other friends of Zimbabwe as well. And we also have WhatsApp groups that our community loves WhatsApp, and they're really there. And there's a lot of them. So that's usually where a lot of our exposure gets to the community. We know that we can always reach out if there's anything that we need, if anything that the community needs from us. WhatsApp is there.
WhatsApp is there.
So thank you, WhatsApp, I guess. Yeah.
It's been such a pleasure having you on the show, Tracy. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Sharon. It's been a pleasure.